Yo. In early February this year, I hit back-to-back marquies on streets, and as I built my account up, the loot was so abysmal that I had to take a hiatus from PvP to sit back and enjoy the loot density that only PvE Tarkov can provide. In the 3 months since, we've amassed over 900 million rubles, and this week I'll be closing out the final stretch to Tarkov Billionairehood, using my favorite rubling methods from along the way. If you have been following along since day one, you have probably guessed by now, but we really do just have to start any rubling ambitions out on labs. It may lack some of the larger hits that other maps pack, but the average profit per raid in one normal loot run is untouchable compared to any other map in the game. Oh man, the sewer spawn. Where am I? Dude, I'm lost. The most I'm trying to make today is like, if we get really lucky and a couple raids 50 mil, like I gotta hard cut it. We find a marquee or something. Ooh. Okay, they're up top. Oh, brother. Alright, hold on. There's one more. He might be going to the deep right. There's another one in there. They're gonna throw nades at me now. It's over. They're gonna shoot at me from the back now. This is awesome, man. Can you see me from over there? Alright, we're risking it. Ugh. They're supposed to add ref to PvP? Yeah, a PvE eventually they're supposed to. I have no idea what the timeline on that looks like. I would hope like around 1.0 this year. But I wouldn't be surprised if it takes a lot longer. That's what I get for running. Ooh, little GPU-er. Doubles, come on, man. Alright, let's pop these back on while we have time. I think, trying to play fast with an MCX after playing CS for like the last week and no Tarkov. Not ideal. Oh, you're already off to a good start tonight. RNG's pretty good so far. This may be a quick 50 miller kind of night. Bro. No, come on, man. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. You know, one of these days I'll learn that I should be healing my thorax first in a PvP fight, but today is not that day. God damn, we're razored up. Alright, we're gonna have to get moving here soon. Let's double check one more time here. Any juicy loot, as are we are on the first raid of the night, so this is all we got. Really all it is. Nothing too crazy, no biddies. No moonshine. Couple intel, couple GPUs. That's about it. Okay. Shit. Let's just drop that. I think that's a good place to call it on this raid. We'll do a couple more. Is that slugs? Gimme. Okay. Double GPU to start the night out is not bad at all. The next raid was another solid profit labs run, and now that I had a good 10 mil profit foundation to build the rest of the day on, I acted against my better judgment and invested another 10 million rubles into abandoned factory marquee and made my way on the streets. I forgot. I forgot about the arm. Goon arm? Yeah, I tired it out in the hideout, I guess, huh? Okay. A perfect start to streets. You'd like to see no items, ideally. Just Santa. Just Santa. All of Conk 64 had Santa. The best from abandoned? I've definitely got like double card pulls there before. Just not recently. It does not hit right now. Haven't been lucky in my vids? Yeah, no, my marked abandoned factory luck has been horrible for pretty much this entire series. I think I had like one good run. And it was the first use of the last one that I bought. Gave me a green card. And besides that, it's been so iffy. Very excited to get back to PvP next week. Even a little bit tomorrow. At the end of stream, probably. Get my bearings again. Hey. PvE less scary than PvP? Yeah. I mean, you definitely, like, have more control over issues in the game, but that does mean that you are pretty much solely responsible every time you die. You got no one else to blame except for yourself anymore. Am I getting followed? Am I getting hunted? What do you have in your pockets, man? What are you bringing to me? Nothing. I'd chase after me too if I was that broke, I get it. You got 2 abandoned factory keys and a door. No, okay, hold on, I'm gonna die. I'm geeking at someone else's loot and paying the price. Okay. Dorms and double abandoned factory is probably the best I've ever seen out of an RBK. It's just, you're built like that, man. That's what I've been saying, though, man. I've been going out of my way to get as bad of loot in there as possible so that everybody else's loot can be that much better. It's got to average out somewhere. And it's in your guys' pockets now. Put the Valda and the MDR. Hold on, guys. We can't all be fucking geniuses, Cheese Whale. Some of us, just like how I gotta take some of your guys' bad loot raids, I also gotta take the lack of brain power. I'm a bit of a martyr, if you will. Just the dumbest, brokest guy you know so that everybody else can have a good one. It's tough. It can sense my fear, bro. Like, the keys can smell me. They can smell how desperate I am for the loot, so they don't give it to me. They just know. Pull the pin out of the F1 to save some grams. Yeah, it makes perfect sense, really. Okay, 240k rubles. 30k key, by the way. It's really not that deep, but I died doing it like one time and I just hate that quest forever now. Damn, check 15 has been really dry for me this week. That must be Reaper. It is. Welcome, man. Ah! Come on, man. You know what? My leg survived it. I can't complain. That was up the road this way, wasn't it? I think. No, he's on the left side there. Got his ass. Nasty angle? Yeah, I used that one for Shooterborn in the past. I just had a friend sitting green so that nobody could shoot me on my left from the doorway. It is kind of vile, though. I wonder if it might be worth it. No, because I was gonna say I wonder if it might be worth it to do RBK, like, basically naked runs the way that you did Woods Bunker runs, but then I remembered you have to, like, survive with the key. So at the very least, you kind of need to bring, like, a gun you can function with. Yikes. I'm seeing a Blicky, MCX, Velociraptor, Scar. Writing out Dark and Darker. Oh, that's another one I could pop on the list. Oh, shit. Oh, he's not even shooting me. Another one I could pop on the list for late wipe once I'm done with Tarkov. Oh, fuck, man. Please. This is probably my only streets raid, too. We'll go woods next raid. We'll go peek around the bunker a little bit. This is the moment. This will make or break the run. RBK? Never lucky. We'll get it tomorrow. Tomorrow I want to run Woods Bunker until I find a mark key. I want to run RBK until I find one. Let's go check that for the one time. Hey, little relaxed biddy. It's no moonshine, but we'll take it. Nice little hit at the end of the raid here. Pretty much the whole time. Okay, abandoned factory. I paid 10 mil for this key. I paid 10 mil for this key and my hopes were so high. Cool. 10 mil key, by the way. You love to see it. Not a bad one. Bitty GPU. Green bat. Another couple mil. The first streets run on my shiny new key left me a little bit soured on streets, and I honestly don't even remember why, considering I don't have a dorm smart key, but I sent a tragic custom trade right after this. You're telling me he tanks all of that? I'm out of bullets! I thought the gun would click when I ran out. That's on me. That's tough. We tanked those? Yep, for sure. Oh no. We are now perfectly positioned to start hitting the woods runs. See if I can't pull one marquee from the bunker at least before we get off. Another beautiful rainy day on the woods of Tarkov. The raids are going alright. We may have just died to Rashala, the easiest boss in the game. I'm about to go take on... instead of going to the bunker, I'm gonna go eco peek Sherman with an AA-12 on full auto. I may have found myself in a bit of a weird spot here. Sherman hasn't shot in a while. I think he's been capped. I could... It's that easy, boys. Double A-12 Sherman kill. I'm gonna get my shit rocked if I swing this a little bit too wide. Just Warmage. A-12 cannot jam? Okay. I've been misinformed by one of you two. It's awesome. Got fuel. I'm seeing a book on the ground. I'm already pissed off. Just going into it mad. By default. Okay. Here we got a first raid. Banger circle, please. Is that a fucking GP coin under the sludge? Cool. What is this, a Salua, a book, and a GP coin? We're off to a beautiful start. Probably give this until I die. Or I don't know, maybe like 3 or 4 raids. We will see. Alright, I shot a full clip and it didn't malfunction, so I think we're good. Yeah. We've tested and proven the theory on the Savage Rug TV livestream, it can never jam, as per my 16 bullet anecdote. The next raid was incredibly underwhelming, but there's a reason that I kept coming back here. It definitely has its down raids, but between the Violet spawns, Sturman, Goons, and Partisan all dropping cards, and the bunker key paying out nice once in a while, there was just so much potential for Woods to produce the occasional pop-off, and it did not hold out on us for much longer. I know I already said it earlier this stream, but every time I think about it, it sounds like fun, and I'm getting excited to go back and play PvP Tarkov, and I think that it'll take like a day of getting ratted for that feeling to immediately go away and for me to regret it again, but as of right now, I'm thinking about all the fun, the possibilities, winning a fight and collecting loot. Surely it's possible now. A Kaban on Woods live, surely. Get a little BTR driver for the boys. USEC 2. And a wrench. Oh, no! Shot, brother. It's that easy. Let's get out of here. Thank you, Reaper. Keeping me on my toes, man. I had my hand off the mouse while looking at chat when that popped. I think I just yelled out loud. It's very possible I just yelled. I was not controlling my volume. It is 9:44. I do have old downstairs neighbors. Maybe I should try to avoid yelling. Okay. Well, this is exactly what we came here for. Yeah. Like that one. Like that one. Okay. We're up a Labs ASR key and a Dorms Mark key today. Dorms keys were on the rise this weekend, so I was able to squeeze it onto the market for 30 mil before setting another woods run for the back-to-backer. We're still drizzling. I'm kind of hoping I don't find a Dorms Mark key this raid, only because then I have like a really tight margin to meet tomorrow. I might make too many rubles. We might overshoot the billion. Not that that's a problem, but there would be a little bit of redundant rubling. Or be too calling it, 5 head. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Sit down, you dirty old man. Alright, let's cool it with that. I'm kind of fucking with the 812, man. It's that easy. Who needs to go to any other map, man? You just have to go to woods. There's no other place you need to go for rubles. What the hell? We're losing them. Alright, dorms. Workshop. Alright, no back-to-backer, but we did get a black card. Black card's so good I gotta do another raid. True. On your tippy toes, you can see the items on top of the shelves. Ghoul? I don't know, man. That would have been really nice the first week that the res room came out. I lost like 4 biddies to that top shelf in res room. On like day 1 and 2. Thank God it's here, man. I did not want to cross the map. A perfect little reset here. And we don't even have to worry about old man pushing us. Mr. Partaman. I have to get more rubles after this. I'm probably running low. Never. Yeah, I got 2k. Fucker. Played a different game and the name made you jump? I know, man. I'll be editing this shit and I'll hear him once in a while. It still gets me then. It's dumb. We got monkey brains, man. We're all just animals. It's nowhere near a Dorms Mark key for sure, but the black card got cashed for another 6 mil before I tried another run. You can never quit after a good hit, and it really is days like this that will never let me forget that. Taiga's still super expensive? I don't know. I would assume they're still a little bit more expensive. Maybe not like 20 mil still, but probably still like 10. 7 to 10, depending on the market. Or more. I don't know. I haven't sold one since I sold that last one. They are 23 mil. Well, my bad. Oh. Alright. If we get a mark key in this bunker, we'll do another one. If we don't get a mark key in the bunker, we're gonna go play CS. How much are we at right now? We are well over 900 now. Not really in range of a bill yet. I sure we're probably like 945, 950, somewhere in there. We'll be getting it tomorrow for sure. These P filters are so nice in here. Like, very consistent money, even if you don't find keys. I had no idea there's a poster spawn there. I probably missed some goated ones. We're looking at a 316 sand. Yuck. You know what's crazy? Okay, before I figure out what key this is, I can see that it's a mark key right now because it's down. It's down for my cursor. I don't know if you guys see that. If this is a dorms key, I'm gonna freak out. How much longer do I milk it before I look down and it's not actually a mark key? It's gonna be really funny if it's like, I don't even know what key this could be that's shaped like that. That's gotta be a mark key, right? Hope it's checkpoint. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. What? PSP2? No, those ones have a rounded top. This top is squared off. Cool, man, please. Let's just make sure there's nothing else before I... You see what I'm talking about, right? It looks like marked, but it could be checkpoint with dirt on it, huh? Pretty sure you see the cultist logo on it, maybe. Huh! Okay. PKPM. Not a bad pull. Those are still like 10 mil. It's kind of crazy. I feel like we're abusing Woods Bunker a little bit too much for the series, you know? Yeah. What are you gonna do, man? Another run? I know, I promise I'll do one. What the hell? Partisan head jaws first bullet. Alright, let's regear. Let's try it again. The reserve key picked me up yet another 10 mil, and in just 3 raids on Woods, I was able to half the 100 mil hurdle between me and Billionairehood. Unfortunately, my luck on Woods came to a close on what could have been my 4th consecutive hit, and I decided to call it for the night, with a beautiful wall of rubles waiting for me in Regman's pockets. And of course, my success from that night compelled me to start out Saturday with just a quick little Woods run. We're doing pretty good. We are 1 raid in so far. Haven't made no rubles. The 1 bill seems ages away, but we're gonna get there. Hopefully if we find a good little marquee to kick off the stream today, it'll set us in place. Get us some momentum we need to carry into a streets raid. And hopefully find another RBK. That's ideally what happens today, otherwise we're just gonna have to do a lot of labs probably. But we'll see. Gonna hunt glue car this stream? I hope not. I might do it a little, but I don't know, man. If anything, I'll do that on PvP later. Because I probably have that quest still, if I had to guess. Senator really just makes no noise. Oh, yuck. Alright. That one doesn't count. That's not a real one. What the hell is that? Okay. We go again. That's tough. 1 mil right there? Yeah, 50 more of those to go. It is a free 1 mil. It's like finding a biddy, I guess. It's not the end of the world. A guy like me is looking for a mysterious kind of room, not a shared room. They can keep it. We're doing on cash. I gotta get cash. Gonna be real awkward next raid if I go in and don't have cash for the taxi. 2 to 3 biddies out of 1. Yeah, but then I have to load into Lighthouse. I don't know if I want to do all that. Lightkeeper's good or bad? I think Lightkeeper's good. I think it's definitely overrated. It's just like an endgame thing that you achieve, but the ability to buy hybrid to run with the spear is actually really strong, especially if you're a good spear enjoyer. I think it's solid. I don't think it's worth the amount of time that goes into it, but I think it's a nice quality of life if you're going to play the game that much anyways. Gives you another thing to aim for. It's pretty nice. I sent a handful more Woods runs, hoping I could kick off the start of the final day of rubling with a marquee to no success. So I moved on to streets, hoping I could cash in on a bit of RBK luck like I did last week, but between marquee letdowns and a PMC barrel stuffing me with an SV98, my first attempts at profiting on streets were not going entirely as planned. I did get 1 less than average haul in before a real streets raid stepped up to bat. Ooh. You know what? Let's go through here. We can loot Concordia, and then we'll check Kaban from the check side instead. What the hell? Someone hit the bottle flip on the cat? Ooh! Escape from Tarkov 5. Yeah, we'll be on like number 6 by then. Kaban's finally here, by the way. For the first time in ages. Let's wait a second, see if the black guards show up. We got 1 black guard, 2 guards dead, and that's it. I mean, the other 2 are going to stick over there. I'm waiting to see if Gus or Bosmak will come over here. Because we already got 1 of them. The other one could be dead as well. Escape from Tarkov, return to Tarkov? True. Tarkov Reawakening is like the cyberpunk thriller. And then Tarkov 4 and 5, they're gonna like try to cash in on the original Tarkov, which was the only successful game. And like 4 will be like a kind of a success because they'll return to form and make the original Escape from Tarkov game, but just like updated. And they'll be like, oh shit, that worked. Let's make another one, and they'll make 5. And then that'll fail. Clip this, check back in 20 years. See how right we are. The prequel? True. The Fall of Tarkov. Tarkov 6, The Fall. A few text adventures you were on that King's Quest type shit. the fuck are you? Cool. Give D3 escape to the moon. It'll be like full global warfare, nuclear fallout type shit. Unwashed edition? What do you mean? That's just base edition game. No card, unfortunately. Alright, surely no one stole my bag. I've never had my bag stolen from here. In any PvP clear. Like, even when it's raining and loud as hell. That and try to steal markers. Dude, I had an idea to make like a marker stealing video early wipe, last wipe, but I just forgot to actually do it when the time came around. It's like an elevated version of ratting where you're not even ratting them to kill them, you're just ratting them to steal their quest progress. And then you can put it in your like special item slot so they can't get it back. No, is it better? Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, Doc's case. I'm only seeing Doc's case, it seems. Oh, wait a minute. I'm just blind. There's an ejectors. The marker may have been abysmal, but Ghoul Hunter brought the vibes up. It's all good. Thank you, man. Giving the gift of a Savage Frog TV sub is one of the best things you can do at this time of year. Boo, come on, man. What am I getting booed for? You can't boo the birthday boy. You most certainly can, though, actually, now that I think about it. And there's nothing I can do to stop it. Spooky. Whoa! Thank God I didn't die. RBK on the shelf. Oh my god. Alright, we gotta lock in, boys. I'm sorry. It's your mom's birthday tomorrow? Let's go. Me and your mom are twins, right? That's how it works. We were born on that. I gotta lock in. Hold on, boys. I really don't want to lose this. God damn, dude, I feel like the short fuses blow up harder. I'm being a little baby about this, but I really don't want to die. Alright, RBK! Oh, what are we saying? What are we saying? What are the calls? What are the calls? Here, hold on. Let's do it. Let's milk it. We're milking it. Start a prediction. Will there be a marked key in RBK? 30-second prediction. 30-second prediction is up, boys. Get your points on the line. You have 30 seconds to decide whether or not there will be a dorms marked, not a dorms mark, any mark key. Will there be any mark key in the RBK? That's all we're asking for. 10 on no? Who the fuck, man? 30 on no? Dude, the doubters are gonna eat today. Oh no. If there isn't, you're dead broke. And oh, 27k on no? Who's the big ball in doubter? What the hell? Alright, ladies and gentlemen. If only we voted on a biddy, huh? Just a little... It's not looking good for you guys, I'm not gonna lie. It's really not looking good. Oh no. Oh no. What is that? Dorms and police? Biddy? Pinewood? Oh no. Marin. Diary. Conch office. Conch 8? Oh brother. Conch 8 again? Oh god, no. And bunkhouse. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Nothing. What a tragedy, man. Doubters are eaten now. Thanks a lot. Listen, man. You should have willed a marquee into existence. Should give reward to yes instead. Unfortunately, that's just not how they work. I think Dorms 114 sells. Conch office and pharmacy sell. Bunkhouse might. I don't know. It's quest key, so probably not. The rest of these are kind of dookie booty, though. Oh god, is Kalante here too? Whoa, brother. Money, not the addiction. Respect. Oh, fuck. We're good. We're good. It wasn't even close. I think I got Kalante with the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, did I get another one in the back? Is that it? Achievements. Oh, it's just killing him 15 times. I thought there was an achievement for killing him with like a Kaban weapon found in raid. That'd be awesome. They should have more stuff like that where it's like... What's the word I'm looking for? Like situationally weird stuff like that instead of just like kill count tasks. You know what I haven't seen a drop in? This thing right here, this little pot, little emesis basin or whatever it is. I found a biddy in it like the first time I ever checked it, and I've never found an item in it since then. And I feel like I've just been lying to myself about that. And it wasn't real, but I swear to God there used to be a gold spawn in there. I think Shoreline could be like the most consistently safe one, because you never have to go to the resort. You just go to the little back farm area. Don't ask and you shall not receive. Love to see it. Alright, man, whatever. I really had high hopes. I thought maybe if I bought the abandoned factory key, I could be rewarded with a little investment. But it seems like we're getting shafted here. Do I have sewer? Do I have damage house? I think I just have sewer. Just have sewer. Reverse psychology by asking for no loot? We'll try it next raid. Something's gotta give. That might work. Okay. Moonshine. Biddy out of RBK. Still pissed about that. We'll figure it out though. Need to grab a new relax. With a Kaban and Kalante clear, on top of another RBK spawn, still not able to produce anything beyond like an above average streets loot haul, I realized I might not be able to cheese another quick 50 mil like I did yesterday. And worried that I might have to push off the crossing of the 1 billion to the next day, I put my boots to the ground on labs to assure a consistent flow of ruble over the next couple raids. Potatoes are meant to be mashed or loaded and baked? Man, come on. Potatoes can be fried. I'll say it. I'll stand up and say it. They can be fried. Why not 50 rounders? Same reason that I used this beer in the first place is that I did the quest to unlock the 25 rounders, so if I don't use them, then I wasted all my time and I'm an idiot. So I have to trick myself into thinking it's worth it by using the 25 rounders. Yeah, also Ergo. That's definitely probably what what initially sparked me using them. Ooh. Anybody want to toss? Needs all the money I can get. Yeah, we are running a bit tight on money around these parts lately. Unfortunately. Red card. Yeah, 50 rounds is a barter? Yeah, but they cost a lot of money. Actually, maybe the TNT's a lot cheaper now, but when I was buying them, TNT was really expensive. Nothing. Ooh, little intel on the shelf. Alright. Violet. Want to get some Canes? Canes is overrated, but it's like good overrated. Make you want to go to Timmy's? Oh god, Canadian moment. I've never been to a Timmy's. Spooky. Getting ratted by PvE AI again. The classic. Is there another one? Surely it's just 3. No green card. Let me in. Come on, man. You do need everything found in raid, yeah. Even on PvE. I hope they get rid of it soon, eventually, but I don't think they will. If they added it on PvE, I would assume it's a permanent change, honestly. Unfortunately. Where's Biddy? It's fun to watch. That's how I feel about a lot of games. Like, League, I think, is really fun to watch if the creators are entertaining in general. But, like, sitting down and playing more than half of a game of League is horrible and rough. What do we have? Biddy? Double Intel SMT? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's probably like 5 to 7 mil, I guess, depending on how much a couple of the more volatile items go for on the market. Okay. Full of loot. I'm gonna run it back. I want to get more labs loot. We gotta get a little bit of progress in before I go for the higher drop rate pulls as well. There's nothing. There's nothing. It's just GP coins. It's just GP coins. It's GP coins everywhere I look. What the hell? Oh, brother. Let's do this. Little double GPUer. Never hurt no one. Wait a minute. I'm almost blind. A little biddy on the table. The God run could still be possible. Double GPU, 1 biddy. Or when I run out of uses on one of these cards, maybe. What card's running low? 1 use on these? Okay, you know what? Let's do 1 more labs right after this, and then we'll call it. Because I only have 1 more red use. I don't want to buy a new card. And then we probably go back to streets. Unless I die next raid, then we go to labs. GPU on the floor? Sorry, it's a triple GPU. The dream is dead. Res unit. You drop 53 mil in PvP? It really do be like that some days. Oh my god. And a biddy in the res room? That was a biddy, right? It wasn't a GP coin. I find most of the evasion armbands that I find in the pink suitcases, which there are a lot of on streets. Fucker straight ahead, huh? Is this the type of shit we're on to now? Grow up, boys. Rat and labs. As if it's a real guy. Okay. We go again. For 1 final labs right after this. What is that? Double GPU? Triple GPU double biddy. No labs card on the ground, unfortunately, but it is what it is. No Letics either. So where's 3 labs raids deep without a Letics? Let's do 1 Ragman collection, just to get a good idea of where we're at right now. It's going to be real funny if we collect this and it's 97 mil. Ragman, what do you have for me? Ladies and gentlemen. This is the offer from yesterday, where we pulled the marquees out of the bunker, as well as the RBK. Did we pull RBK? No, I think it was just Woods Bunker yesterday. And, what's his name's pocket? Part of man. How much does this fill up? Surely it fills up, like, down to here, I'd say. I'm guessing this is, like, 60. I think we're going to be at, like, 970 after this. Oh, brother. We're not... Oh! Okay, 976. That was a close one. What is that, 24 mil? 24 mil we can absolutely do. That's 1 Dormski. I'm gonna need to buy another one of these, though. Alright, therapist. Gimme, 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 gimme. I have to fill up this one. And I have to fill this one up second. Because for some reason, this money case is the one that it always gets pulled from. Whenever I buy something off the market and it takes rubles out of my money case, it takes out of this one. So whether this specific money case is all the way down here, or if it's in the middle here, or if it's up here, it will always take out of this specific money case, and I don't know why. I'm assuming it's like the first one that I got, maybe. That could be the problem. I don't know. USD and euros, they're in the money case. With a labs access card, which I need to go to labs. 1 final labs raid before we go look on streets. Maybe. Hello? Labs. The final labs run was a comfy 7 mil, and I know this because I did decide as I edge out the final bits of the billion that I would be full selling off every raid to see just how far off I was going into the next raid. And so I made my way onto streets. Just 14 mil from the goalpost. We don't have that key. Not looting that. Come on, it's not here. Okay. This is PvE, yes sir. Potentially our last PvE raid if I find an RBK, otherwise maybe like 1 or 2 more PvE raids. And then we will be moving on from PvE for the long term. Tag out a factory? Surely. That would close it out, huh? Alright, we're getting pushed around, I'm not gonna lie. This looted's tough. Perf to win, perf to win. SJ6, badge. Yeah. I have the stream tagged for PvE on the Twitch tags if you're scrolling through like the directory, so I was hoping that would help avoid a lot of people coming in here for like 10 minutes and chat me up, and then because I used to have it before I put the tag on, people would join and they would watch the stream for like a half hour and chat, and then they'd be like, wait, this is PvE, you fucking loser, and then leave. Which is like, damn man, we were vibing. You fuck with my vibe, but then all of a sudden you felt tricked? Like, that's not on me, man. Wait, this is PvE? Come on, man. Yeah, let's just keep moving this way. How many people do you think I'm gonna get coming in the stream that used to, like, have only started watching me this year when I did the PvE grind? And then they, like, see me broke as hell in a week from now, and they're gonna be like, where'd all your money go, man? And then they realize it's not PvE, and they're like, this isn't PvE, I'm fucking out of it. Do you think anybody leaves? Brother! I don't think we actually lose anybody to that. Surely not. Do we really think there's someone that's here that's like, I only want to watch if it's PvE, I don't want to watch him play against other people? I mean, I would understand if they're like, I go to focus a little bit more on questing and they're just here for the loot content. I get that. He wanted a hug, I should have given him a kiss on the cheek. See if you can beat the 5k? You definitely can. There's so much more time left in wipe. No RBK. Alright, it's confirmed, ladies and gentlemen. This is not the final PvE raid of the wipe. As there is no RBK. Alright, abandoned factory, please, man. Way! A little blue card on the floor. And, oh! And the red card. Alright, alright. No more shit talking. Abandoned factory. This room is goated. Is that going to be enough to push us over the edge? I don't think so. I think we're going to have to do one more, but it's a pretty solid pull. You know, I should probably. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Double card from factory after all of the turmoil it's put me through is actually something I can live with. I think it's okay. We'll let bygones be bygones just for that, I suppose. What is that? 10, 11, 12, 13. Ooh, we're going to be real close. Uh-oh. It's possible that we hit the build this raid. It's going to be very, very close, though. Hopefully I have damage house. I didn't even check my extracts. We do. Okay. Cool. Red card, blue card in the bag. Double biddy. Not a bad raid if I do say so myself. Saved by abandoned factory at the end there for sure. Okay. Actually, let's get it all depoted. We have to sell it, I guess, huh? Alright, so right now we're at 986. 7.5? We'll call it 744. What is blue looking like? 3, 5. Uh-oh. Sugar. Like I said, I'll be selling off after every raid, and with the luck from Factory Key finally coming through, I was worried that this might be the last sell. 986, I don't think we're passing that with this. I think we're going to be at like 98. Maybe 97. Oh, shit, that's way too close. Well, with these two biddies, we have it, huh? But do I sell them? Or do I do one final raid? You guys, listen, this is kind of one bill. It's cool that we hit it, but what if I just play one more raid? One more raid can't hurt. This is it. The final raid. What are you doing? What the fuck was that? I'm bouncing a little bit too much here. Oh, you fucking Luigi me. Oh my god! It wasn't even close, gentlemen. I was not worried for half of a second there. Kaban? I did not know a body that large could move like that, I'm gonna be honest. That boy hit the deck like a fucking meatball. Almost lost my cool, not even close. Gus couldn't finish the job, he tried his hardest to. Is that a CQCM? Oh, brother. No wonder you take the 2 bullets to the face before you died. Alright, you know what? I'm lying about that. We're taking this. What am I saying? Lexo's key, that puts us over the Billy. If Gus did it, imagine you lose the final raid of the 1 billion series. And it says Gus. Why am I insurance frauding a rig on an account that I'm not going to play after this? What am I doing, man? They really wanted to brush their teeth. They just wanted the toothpaste that bad. Well. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the final raid of the grind. With the Lexo's key in my pocket, that will absolutely push us over 1 billion. Classic. Honestly, I would not have it any other way. What better way to close out the series than to die to my own greed distracting me from checking my corners? I know the billion was certainly crossed before the raid even started because of the 2 leftover biddies, but I sold off what remained and collected from Ragman one final time. Ladies and gentlemen, we've crossed 1 billion rubles. I'm not allowed to grab the rest of it. Cool. 1 billion even. And a little extra. Alright. I'm just gonna sell this to therapist, honestly. We're well over 1 billion here. Maybe. Yeah, okay. Good enough, good enough, good enough, good enough. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Millions upon millions of rubles. I probably should have, like, prepped some music and, like, done actual production for this stream, but I didn't want to, so I didn't. Do we even... Yeah, we got nothing. Wait a minute. I forgot we had... I forgot we had the whole case of biddies down here. We hit it, like, 3 raids ago. 7.7 mil. We have 1 billion rubles. We've got a junk box full of biddies. We got a junk box full of GPUs. Now the question is, what do you buy with 1 billion rubles on an account that you're never going to play again? And by never going to play again, I'm sure I'll log in to, like, do 1 or 2 things maybe. But when 1.0 comes out, the account will have to be reset. Buy all the marquees? Do we buy all the marquees and do a little run? Buy and sell all the marquees for nothing? Wait a minute. That's kind of funny. The audio and video is a little bit cooked as I had to pull this from the stream, but essentially I decided that because I'll be resetting the account if I ever do return to PvE after 1.0 drops, I might as well have a little bit of fun with the rubles that I've put months into acquiring. So I picked an item that seemed like it might be fun to clean out and emptied my pockets for some dorms keys. Come on, Jake. I don't have that kind of money. Alright. Come on, man. Oh, you said I see you. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I thought you were saying see you. This is fucked up. I'm not buying anymore. Alright, I'll buy 1 more 20 use. 20k. Okay, we're down to 155 mil. The market is empty of dorms rooms marked keys. We have them all. They're gone? They're gone, yes. That is the buying power of a billionaire on Tarkov. Nice try, buddies. You guys thought you were going to get those on the market? They're gone. It's empty. There is nothing left. No dorms mark keys. It's not happening. What if I just sell 1? It's that easy. Kino. Oh, come on, man. The 100 million ruble dorms key. Alright, the market's cooked. That's all good. That's all them. They can do it. I'll buy 1 more. Well, what are you gonna do? How much does fence buy a 1 use dorms key for? 75k? Anyone else got 4 rows of dorms mark keys in their stash or what? Sell cheap? The problem is that, like, it costs money to sell them for cheap. 2 mil. Oh, hold up. Oh shit, that's right. I got 100 mil. I forgot. We're just deleting money from the economy. This is so dumb. Oh, brother. Wait, who bought that? Demon Tiger, just a random guy? Can I put it up for 250k? Or does it just delete? Nope, it sells. It sells to Thomas. Thomas got a dorms marquee for 200k. 600k? Let's see. Can you 600k? It's a steal. 550k maybe? Who knows? This is dumb. Is this... Am I gonna get banned for this? Is this like RMT? Let's do 50k. Can I do 50k or does it just delete? No, it just deletes. It says it was bought by... That key got deleted. Unlucky. You know, what if we sell someone of the one-use ones? Can I sell a one-use key for 50k or does that delete it? No, they go up for 50k. Cool. After a bit of fun selling off dorms keys for just pennies on the dollar, I spent a little bit of time deciding what I wanted to keep on the account and then deleted everything else from the stash, leaving me with a biddy box, a GPU box, the event items box that I had left over from Labyrinth, a stack of partisan bags, and a full raid bag of impact nades on my guy. As much fun as it has been to work towards and achieve PvE billionaire hood, I am just incredibly excited to return to PvP servers, with a newfound respect and appreciation for the little interactions that you get with other people that are just enduring the same struggle as you, and you really just can't get that anywhere else. So I switched profiles for the first time in months, and sifted through the mess of a stash that I left behind so that I could piece together a kit and run one final raid for the night. And what better place to start off this new journey than back home, duking it out with other goblins that I left behind on some nighttime streets of Tarkov. I can synchronize with other players. That's a real thing that exists in the game. I haven't seen that text in so long. I'm like a guy who was washed ashore on an island, trying to reintegrate into society again. Waiting for players? Come on guys, am I right? Sucks when everyone else has bad computers. You gotta sit around and wait. The classic. Let me in, I wanna die. I wanna die and give you my loot. Having an identity crisis is crazy, man. I'm actually such a fucking Timmy right now. I have not fought another player in so long. Let me double, triple check. Okay. Alright, this one is fun. Ooh. Very possible that a man runs to us from the right side. Especially if they're trying to do the transfers. Also very possible that someone peeks me from the garage on the right, so I gotta kind of be careful. Oh my god, I have no stamina. Do I have a full key set? Hold on. Let me just make sure I've got conk. 34, 64. Do I have office? Conk. Dude, why do I have my lighthouse keys? What am I doing? I don't have conk office. What the fuck is wrong with me, man? A sweat with quads and an MP7? Imagine bringing NVGs on the streets, man. That's not a sweat. That's a noob. I forgot I got a rat now. I gotta close doors. I gotta be a little creature. Okay, double cultist. Is the loot really that bad? Was I lying to myself? Or did I just get like the luckiest start? Gimme. Whoa! Wait a minute. Guys, am I on PvE still? What's going on here? It's not easy, man. I got the only loot on the map. I got the biddy streets. I don't know what of these I need. I'm just gonna start grabbing everything. Oh. I wanna know. I wanna know. I wanna fight Kaban. I wanna fight Kaban on PvP. Someone naded their way in. We are on our first PvP raid ever. I've never played PvP before. Surely that's exactly what's happening. My first time making contact with other humans. My other concern here is that someone is already in on this side, potentially. But it sounds like this guy's still fighting from that far crate on the check side. Alright, I'm being a little stupid. We're just gonna cross street. Is it a guy? Kaban's popping off. You trying to scab into the raid? Man, you guys do whatever you want. Just don't kill me, please. I'd like to live. Was that the raider getting back on the gun? Did they kill the PMC? I think Kaban killed the PMC in there. We heard Kaban shoot, and then we heard nothing. About one, yeah. We did a little bit of rubling. Okay, Kabon's over there. PKP for the Gunsmith 25. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. He's empty, empty. Big mag, though. Give me that. It's the front plate. Front plate zeroed? Fuck, man. It is what it is. But we're gonna risk it and not pre-nade check and hope that I'm chilling. Hope no one's sitting behind the van. Could have just switched the side plates, what? Oh my god, I thought those are me. You've been tricked into watching PvP? Come on, man. No way, no one made it in check yet, man. Do I need a battery? I don't know what of this I need. Testosterone PvP player, yup. Okay, what do I have on streets? I have glory and I have pets, won't need it. Oh, I should have gone to the pharmacy over there. Damaged house, maybe we do it. Maybe I commit to it. Green NVGs, I picked it up off a guy, man. I just domed him. And by I just domed him, I mean he died to come on. Metal part, all I need for hideout. Yeah, but I don't know if I need them still, is what I'm saying. Because I have a lot of hideouts done. A lot of hideout upgrades done already. That's why I said I need to make like a good list. I haven't been closing doors behind myself. I need to get back in the habit of being a little rat. Stuff that I need to upgrade the circle, though. Not the circle. Scav box. Vents 2 and Vents 3. I think I have Vents 3, though, right? Because I can unlock solar power. Maybe I'm wrong about that. PKP and still looting? Man, you think I don't have one of my... Actually, I don't have one in my stash, huh? This ain't PvE anymore? It's all good. I'm not too worried. We'll figure it out. You think I'm not a real looter, Magenta? You think this isn't how I played before? I know you're new around here, but I was a fucking loot goblin before PvE. Alright. That sucks. What kind of ammo are we looking at? Yeah, is that BT? Yeah. Gross. No, we do have Smuggler's Basement. Do we risk? Let's just go Arch and then go Smugglers, because I don't have a mark key, do I? Correct. Okay. We are about the time that Scavs could hop in, though, right? 34. Scavs have like a minute until they can spawn in, I believe. Or are they already in? Is it 36 or is it 32? There's no point in me trying to do Pets Won't Need It 2 right now. I'm way too heavy. I would have to go all the way over to Cinema to do the finance. Or the other pharmacy. We got a nice pair of NVGs to run on a different map when I want them. That's a dub. Ladies and gentlemen, Evasion Armband. Hope none of you guys were struggling with that because it's that easy. You just gotta open the jacket. 5-head. Drill I might actually need. Alright. Let's go get full stem and then hopefully it's enough to get us to the extract. Cool. We got a biddy out. We survived. Okay. What is that, guys? We're back on PvP for one raid. We get Kaban, we get a PKP, we get the evasion armband, we got a whole ass kit off a guy. I think that's enough tarkov for the day though. And I didn't get raided, I know. A guy died to Kaban and that's all that happened. What a raid. I'll organize this later. I'm not doing this shit now. I'll be mad at myself later, but I don't care. I just want to take a second to thank each and every one of you who stick around this late into any of my videos, and especially to those of you who have been following along since the series began or even before that. This has been an incredibly fun experience chasing the long-term goal and sharing my progress along the way with all of you, so thank you. In retrospect, I can definitely say that, although acquiring and amassing loot is central to my enjoyment of Tarkov, it is definitely not the only factor that contributes to this being my favorite game. Even having not fought a single player in that last raid, just seeing the evidence of other players in my raid and hearing them fight their own battles on the other side of the map added a sense of community that I really think is key to the success of Tarkov for me personally. PvE Tarkov is definitely an essentially helpful tool for new players who want to get their footing before being chokeslammed into the concrete by a player scav 7 minutes into every single raid. And it also allows experienced players to practice parts of the game that they haven't really touched, and hopefully after the 1.0 wipe will also allow those who want a longer lasting sense of accomplishment to have a place where they will never lose the precious time that they've put into the game. But for me, the Tarkov experience is definitely best when fleeting. Nothing you do on PvP matters because it just gets wiped after 6 months. But in the same sense, everything you do matters, because you have only so much time to accomplish everything that you set your heart to before everything returns to dust. I don't have to aim for the moon on a PvP cycle. I can decide to aim for an account progression goal one wipe, or a loot threshold another, and that can just be the story of that wipe. That said, one thing has really bothered me since I left PvE in February, and that is that in past wipes I've hit Kappa or amassed criminal amounts of wealth or valuable stockpiles, but they added something new this wipe, and the value of that I really did take for granted early on: the prestige system. I don't think I have time to do everything that I want to outside of Tarkov before wipe comes around next time, especially if I aim to fully max an account out like double prestige level 70 or whatever, but I can absolutely at least hit one prestige in a reasonable amount of time. So starting on Monday, May 26, I'll be streaming my PvP progress 4 to 5 days a week over at twitch.tv/SavageFrogTV, where I'll be grinding out Kappa and then prestiging my account. With this new streaming schedule, I probably won't get a video out every single week, so if you want more than just a few shorts and 2 to 3 videos over the next month, feel free to drop a follow over there and stop by to check out the stream schedule that I post, because we'd love to have you. Anyways, thank you guys so much for seeing this through to the end. I have had the time of my life and I'm very excited to see where this next grind takes us. That's all I got for you this week though. See ya.